Learn English easily. Chapter 1. The Heartbeat of Healing. In the bustling city of Heartville, amid the high-rises and the hustle and bustle, was a beacon of hope and care, the Heartville General Hospital. Here worked an extraordinary nurse named Emma. She was known not just for her medical knowledge and skills, but also for her incredible compassion and dedication to her patients. This is a tale of a particularly challenging week when Nurse Emma demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to her patients, going above and beyond her call of duty. Emma, a woman of about 30 years, had been a nurse for almost a decade. She had twinkling brown eyes that were full of warmth and understanding, a comforting smile that soothed even the most anxious patients, and hands that were skilled yet gentle. Emma began her week just like any other, waking up early on Monday morning as the sun started painting the sky with hues of orange and pink. She started her day with a warm cup of green tea and a wholesome breakfast of oatmeal topped with fruits, giving her the much-needed energy for the long day ahead. Dressed in her crisp white uniform, she headed out to the hospital, a short 15-minute walk from her apartment. She loved this walk, as it allowed her to appreciate the city, waking up to a new day, with people slowly starting their daily routines. Once at the hospital, Emma started her shift by making a round of her assigned ward. This was not a routine task for her. It was a chance to check on her patients, to hear their stories, to understand their fears, and to assure them that they were in safe hands. Each patient was unique, each with their own medical and personal story, and Emma knew them all. That week, Emma had a new patient, a little girl named Lucy, who had been diagnosed with a rare disease. Lucy was scared and missed her home. Emma, understanding the gravity of the situation, decided to do something special to make Lucy feel more comfortable. She decorated Lucy's room with colorful balloons and drawings of Lucy's favorite cartoon characters. She even arranged a video call for Lucy to chat with her classmates and keep up with her schoolwork. On Tuesday, one of Emma's elderly patients, Mr. Johnson, who suffered from dementia, became disoriented and agitated. Emma sat with him, holding his hands and softly speaking to him, reassuring him of his safety. She spent hours gently reminding him of familiar things, calming him down with stories and his favorite songs. Her patience and dedication went beyond just medical treatment. She was providing emotional and mental support, which is often crucial in the healing process. Wednesday brought a different challenge. A major accident resulted in numerous casualties being brought to the hospital. It was a busy day, filled with high tension and anxiety. But amid all the chaos, Emma kept her cool. She worked tirelessly, attending to each patient with the utmost care and efficiently managing her tasks while comforting the distressed relatives of the patients. On Thursday, Emma organized a small celebration for one of her patients who was being discharged after winning a long battle with cancer. She arranged a cake and invited all the staff and patients who could attend. It was a beautiful moment of hope and joy, reminding everyone that despite the hardships, miracles could happen. By Friday, Emma was exhausted but fulfilled. She could see improvements in her patients, smiles replacing their anxious expressions, hopes in their eyes. That evening, she spent extra hours preparing care packages for her patients for the weekend, filled with their favorite books, magazines, snacks, and personalized notes of encouragement. Over the weekend, although not on duty, Emma visited the hospital to check on her patients. She brought them fresh flowers to brighten up their rooms and spent time chatting with them, playing games, and even reading to those who enjoyed stories. This story provides a glimpse into a week in the life of a dedicated nurse named Emma. It captures her compassion, her tireless efforts, and the extraordinary lengths she goes to ensure the well-being and comfort of her patients. It's a tale that showcases the profound impact that a nurse can have on the lives of patients. Her role is not limited to just administering medication or following doctors' instructions. She becomes a companion, a pillar of strength, and a source of hope for her patients. This story presents a detailed account of Emma's actions to help you understand her devotion to her job and her patients. Chapter 2. A memorable day at the seaside. In a small, peaceful town named Meadowsville, nestled among green hills and clear blue skies, lived an energetic and inquisitive young boy named Timmy. Timmy, with his bright blue eyes and a head full of golden curls, was known for his adventurous spirit and his deep love for the natural world. This 10-year-old boy's curiosity knew no bounds, whether it was marveling at a blooming flower, chasing a colorful butterfly, or gazing at the twinkling stars. One balmy summer day, Timmy's family decided to take a day trip to the nearby beach, a decision that filled Timmy with boundless joy and anticipation. On the day of the trip, Timmy woke up as soon as the first rays of the sun peeked through his bedroom window. He jumped out of bed, his heart brimming with excitement. He could already hear the melodious songs of the morning birds outside his window, and he felt as if they were cheering for his upcoming adventure. Timmy hastily devoured his breakfast, a hearty meal of crunchy toast, smeared with creamy butter, and scrambled eggs, seasoned with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. He then proceeded to pack his beach bag with all the essentials he would need for a fun day at the beach. He stuffed in a soft, fluffy towel his beach ball, painted in the vibrant colors of the rainbow, a bottle of sunscreen to protect his skin from the sun's rays, and of course, his trusted companions, a sturdy plastic bucket and a small spade for building the grandest of sandcastles. After what felt like an age, the family finally arrived at the magnificent Blue Bay Beach. It was a beautiful sight to behold, with golden sand that spread far and wide like a golden carpet, the clear blue sea, which sparkled under the radiant summer sun, and the gentle sea breeze that carried the fresh scent of salt and seaweed. The moment the car came to a halt, Timmy sprinted towards the sea with an energy that was contagious. His little feet sank into the warm, soft sand, leaving behind a trail of tiny footprints. He spent the entire morning immersed in various activities. He built towering sandcastles, the grains of sand slipping through his fingers as he diligently worked on his masterpiece. He hunted for beautiful seashells, each one unique and lovely, and filled his bucket with his impressive collection. And occasionally, when the sun became too hot, he ran into the inviting sea to cool down, the waves playfully splashing against his legs. Meanwhile, Timmy's parents found a comfortable spot under a leafy palm tree, which provided a generous amount of shade. They spread a large picnic blanket on the sand and unpacked a delicious lunch consisting of freshly made sandwiches, juicy fruits, and ice-cold lemonade. Every once in a while, Timmy would dash back to the picnic spot, his cheeks rosy from the sun, to enjoy a bite of his lunch and share his beach adventures with his parents. In the afternoon, after a brief rest under the palm tree, Timmy was ready for his next adventure, a swim in the sea. With his father by his side for safety, Timmy slowly ventured into the cool, sparkling water. He could feel the smooth pebbles under his feet and taste the salty sea water that tickled his nose. His laughter echoed across the beach as he splashed around, the water droplets glistening in the sun. As the day gradually came to an end and the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange, the family started to pack up their belongings. Timmy was exhausted from the day's adventures, but his heart was filled with contentment. He had spent an extraordinary day at the beach, filled with joy, laughter, and new experiences. The journey back home was a quiet one, with Timmy fast asleep in the back seat of the car, his dreams filled with sandcastles and seashells. He had learned so many new things about the beach that day, things that a classroom could never teach, about the rhythm of the tides, the unique texture of the sand, and the myriad creatures that made the beach their home. It was a day that would remain etched in his memory for a long time, a day filled with fun, learning, and the love of his family. This detailed story presents a vivid account of a young boy's day at the beach. It highlights his enthusiasm, his thirst for exploration, and the pure joy he derives from being in the lap of nature. It also underscores the essence of family bonding and spending quality time together.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.